Parents, faculty, honored guests, and class of 2022, welcome to the 76th commencement ceremony at Bedford High School. Audience, please turn on your cell phones or put them on silent alarm. Gentlemen, please remove your hats and stand for the national anthem, sung by Zachary Robinson.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we held at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Please be seated. Parents, family, and friends of the graduates, members of the Board of Education, fellow educators, and honored guests, it gives me great pleasure to welcome you to the commencement ceremony for Bedford High School's graduating class of 2022. Commencement is a formal ceremony. We are asking for your help in maintaining the dignity of this event by observing the following traditions. Please refrain from leaving your seat to take pictures during the ceremony. Professional photographers will be taking color photos of all the graduates as they receive their diploma. These photos will be available for purchase. Therefore, personal pictures should only be taken after the ceremony. This is a right and proper ceremony, and we are sure that you agree that each family present today has a right to hear their graduate's name when it is announced. We ask that you observe the Bedford clap during the diploma distribution. Please hold the full-fledged applause until all of the graduates have received their diploma. At the conclusion of the ceremony, the audience will be asked to stand and recognize the class of 2022. Thank you for your cooperation. I take great pleasure in now introducing the Vice President of the class of 2022, Jillian Miqua.
It is my privilege to introduce the Bedford Public Schools Board of Education and the Administrative Cabinet. Please stand and be recognized as you are introduced. Audience, please hold your applause until all names have been read. The Bedford Public Schools Board of Education. Ms. Lisa McCaig, President. Ms. Megan Kuhn, Vice President. Mr. Griffin Kirsch, Secretary. Ms. Diana D. Janey, Treasurer. Ms. Arlene Tucker, Trustee. Ms. Amy Drehorst, Trustee. And Ms. Jenna Keith, Trustee. The Administrative Cabinet. Dr. Carl Schultz, Superintendent of Bedford Public Schools. Dr. Mark French, Assistant Superintendent of Instruction and Student Services. Ms. Julie Campbell, Chief Financial Officer. Mr. Howard Schwager, Executive Director of Human Resources and Labor Relations, and Mr. Tom Martin, Director of Operations. I would like to introduce the administration of Bedford High School. Please hold your applause until all names have been read. Mrs. Danielle Wilson, Assistant Principal. Ms. Leslie Materney, Assistant Principal. Mr. Mickey Avalos, Assistant Principal, and Mr. Mark Garman, Athletic Director. Mrs. Jacqueline Lancina, Career Technical Director, and Mr. Kevin Weber, Principal. Will the rest of the staff members please stand? Please recognize the staff of Bedford Public Schools, and quick shout out to my dog, Scott M. Dennis. I would now like to introduce the Vice President of Bedford High School Student Council, Ms. Noelle Armstrong.
Good afternoon. I would like to introduce the 2022 class officers. Officers, please stand as your name is read. Audience, please hold your applause until everyone has been introduced. President Kirsten Adolny, Vice President Jillian Nikwa, Secretary Angie Bushra, Treasurer Jacob Kokendorfer. Student Council officers, President Alex Ortiz, Secretary Rachel Chen, Public Relations Lizzie Swale, Treasurer Jacob Kokendorfer. Please recognize the Student Council members seated with the graduates of the class of 2022. Student Council, please stand now. In any school, the classroom leaders are often the most important leaders. Students have participated in the National Honor Society are examples of this. Our National Honor Society students have made enormous contributions to our school and community. Will the members of the National Honor Society please rise and remain standing? At this time, I would like to introduce Kirsten Adolny, who will address the graduating class of 2022.
Hello, I would like to thank everyone for coming today. Who do you most admire? Tom Brady, Oprah Winfrey, Mr. Dennis? Who has most impacted your life? Your grandma, your teacher, your friend? All of these people started out where we are right now, graduating from high school and looking ahead at their life with dreams and inspiration and perhaps trepidation. And now that it's here, I can say with full certainty, and I'm sure you all will agree, that it did not come as expected. We've had many curveballs thrown our way during our high school career, curveballs that have caused us to miss out on a typical high school experience, but they may have given us more than they have taken. This experience, like every other one in life, has taught us something. For me personally, these curveballs have taught me to take advantage of the opportunity that life gives us, because you never know when another opportunity will present itself. I remember when our basketball season ended prematurely, and I was filled with the uncertainty of when the next time we would be able to compete would be. I know that there were countless performances canceled, a number of seasons that never were, trips that were never taken, and that has brought me to the conclusion that we must never take for granted the opportunities we are given. High school may not have turned out the way we'd envisioned it, but I'd still like to think that we made the best out of the hand we were dealt. If nothing else, it was definitely memorable. We are living history. Our children and grandchildren will be asking us one day what it was like to live during the COVID-19 pandemic, and we will be able to tell them our story. And that's what this is. It's all a part of our story and what makes us who we are. Yes, this may not have been the hand we would have chosen, but it makes us unique, and life rarely goes exactly as planned anyway. Although we didn't get to sing "Stick to the Status Quo" in the cafeteria, we did get to wear masks at school, and that's almost just as good. Okay, it's not even close, but it's part of what has shaped us into who we are. In fact, I would argue that our high school years, although not status quo, have given us more important life skills than a typical experience could have ever given us. We have learned to consider others, to adjust to new situations fluidly, and to cherish our relationships, which are substantially more important skills than knowing that the cosine of 0 equals 1. Thanks, Mr. Sheffer. If you only take one thing from today, let it be to take every opportunity that presents itself to you. There are no coincidences in life. Take the opportunity to spend time with your loved ones. Take the opportunity to travel the world. Take the opportunity to be a little spontaneous with your friends. Take the opportunity to follow your dreams and make them into a reality. Just make the most out of every moment because life is short and full of uncertainty. We don't want to look back in another 5, 10, or 20 years and be filled with regret over all the missed opportunities. We couldn't control what happened to us during high school, and there will be other situations that are out of our control as well. But now we have the chance to go out into the world and do what we were called to do. Each and every one of us will impact this world in one way or another. Let's make conscious decisions regarding the type of impact that we will have. Like Lindsey Green says, we are all leaving a legacy whether we like it or not. Let's leave a legacy that we can be proud of and that changes the lives of others in a positive manner. Class of 2022, with all that we have endured and overcome through these abnormal pandemic-filled high school years, there is absolutely no doubt in my mind that we will be able to thrive in every situation that life throws at us. As Hannah Montana once sang, I'm so thankful for the moments, so glad I got to know you, and I'll hold you in my heart forever. I'll always remember you. Congratulations, class of 2022. We did it.
Thank you. At this time, I would like to welcome our Bedford Choir, directed by Mr. Sterling Wisniewski, who will sing Homeward Bound.
In the quiet, misty morning, when the moon has gone to bed, when the sparrows stop their singing, and the sky is clear and red. The summer ceases gleaming, when the corn is past its prime, when adventure's lost its meaning, I'll be homeward bound in time. I belong to the
At this time, I would like to introduce the Alex Ortiz to address his classmates.
Hello, everyone. Thank you all for coming. Real quick, I want to just address how awesome Bedford's musical departments are. Can we have a round of applause for the choir again? That's amazing. Class of 2022, we've made it. Now, in case you don't know me, I'm Alex. We went to high school together. You should all be very proud of making it this far in your academic career. And I want to thank all the faculty, friends, staff, and family members that have helped us all get to this point in our lives. Without them, we wouldn't be where we are right now. I'm so honored to have this privilege of speaking here today, and it's been an absolute pleasure to serve as your student council president these past few years. I'm thankful for all the challenges that have helped me grow as a person. As we look back on our high school career, it's easy to focus on the things we missed out on, but I believe there's much more to be thankful from our time here. Just 4 short years ago, we walked into Bedford High as freshmen, feeling small and overwhelmed with the future before us. We found the simple building difficult to navigate and quickly found ourselves locked into the same seat at lunch. Though still a little nervous as sophomores, we started to get the hang of things, as many of us found our communities to play a role in. Whether it was a sport, a musical group, or one of the many clubs at Bedford, we started to find our place. Unfortunately, the year 2020 presented a challenge much worse than the usual of a high schooler. What seemed like the longest spring break ever ended up taking the rest of our sophomore year and half of our junior year. Though it was nice to wear pajamas all day, I think we can all agree that learning is much easier in a classroom. I know I've never been more excited to go to school than that first day back, and for many more of us, stage 1 senioritis had already set in. And just like that, we became seniors. The rest of the school now looking up to us as the top dogs, the ones with all the seniority and wisdom. I'm so grateful for all the activities we were able to partake in this year. But now, we find ourselves finished with our journey through Bedford High. It seemed like just yesterday that we were inhaling dangerous amounts of baby powder at football games. And now here we are, all the stresses of SAT and AP testing done. We're ready to turn the page and start a new chapter in our lives. As we go our own ways to find or pursue our dreams and our passions, we have a chance to leave a legacy. As William Shakespeare once said, some are born great, some achieve greatness, and some have greatness thrust upon them. Now, we can't rely on being born great or even having greatness thrust upon us, but keep in mind that there's always an opportunity to achieve greatness. Many of the most influential people started out as just a normal person, someone no different from you and me. No matter how average you may feel, you can always achieve greatness, whether that's recognized by the world or by just a few. Our time together at Bedford will not be remembered by our grades, popularity, or what type of clothes we wore, but by the relationships we formed with one another. The simple act of giving others your time, showing you care, or even just smiling says a lot more about who you are as a person. Those who go out of their way to put others first and make someone else's day a little better, that's greatness. A person's legacy doesn't depend on how much money or how many followers they had, but by their character and how they built upon their relationships. As you go out into the real world, make an effort to make meaningful relationships with others. Go the extra mile and spend a little more time with that person you normally would just look over. Trust me, a little extra kindness goes a long way. Class of 2022, it's been an absolute joy to go through high school with you, and I wish you all the very, very best. Thank you.
Thank you, Alex. Good afternoon, parents, family members, Board of Education, distinguished staff, and honored guests. Congratulations to each of you. You've all played a role in getting these students to the pinnacle of the K-12 education. Your support of these young people before you has been an essential ingredient in their recipe for success. And congratulations to you, class of 2022. You have much to be proud of. When I think about the class of 2022, I could go on and on about the points of pride of this class. Your resume, as it would be, includes a National Merit Scholar a school record for scholarship money with over $3.6 million, 62 students graduating with a 4.0 or higher, dozens of leagues, district, regional championships. We have a state champion, actually we now have 2 as of yesterday, and several all-state athletes, and another one again last night, congratulations Mr. Sheffer, and several school records, multiple accomplishments, and groups like HOSA, BPA, and as Alex pointed out, our wonderful instrumental, choral, visual arts programs. It's tremendous to see all of your accolades piled up. This is a testament to the entire audience, the parents, the community, our wonderful staff, and of course, all of you graduates sitting on the floor. As I said, you have much to be proud of, and I'm personally proud of this graduating class. There are 2 names for this ceremony: graduation and commencement. Graduation refers to this day as the end, and thus a chance to reflect upon the moments that landed you here today. Commencement means a beginning or a start. For each of you here today, the moments that led you to today and the journeys that you will be on after today are as diverse as the students sitting on this floor. My goal today, with my address to you, is to share some stories from your class. These stories reflect your journey and a chance that I had to be part of that journey with you. These are lessons that I have learned from you and that you have reminded me of over your high school career. One of the lessons I was reminded of by the class of 2022, it's ironic right now because it reminds me of big ball. And see, I was a little worried about you seniors and your skills with big balls, but clearly you suffered nothing from not playing your junior year. I was a little bit worried that you guys might not beat the juniors. However, you guys demonstrated teamwork, collaboration, and terrific communication. These skills served you well in big ball, but they will also serve you well as you move forward in life. However, it also helps to have talent. Judd Heathcote, who was the national championship basketball coach at MSU, when asked about what it takes to succeed, he said, talent, talent, and talent. And when I think about your guys' big ball game, I can't help but think of Jamie Santiago, an all-time great big ball player. She was unbelievably good at big ball. I need to officially put her in the unofficial Big Ball Hall of Fame. And while talent like Jamie and Magic Johnson helps, there's no substitute for hard work. Colin Powell once said, "A dream does not become reality by magic. It takes sweat, determination, and hard work." I saw hard work and determination play out several times with all of you, and I hope you continue to work hard as you go forward. One of my vivid memories of just utter determination was at the 2020 state cross-country finals. This was the fall following COVID, and so for the first time in my life, I was running long distances because all the gyms were closed. I felt pretty good about my long distance runs until I watched the girls run in that meet. While their times that each girl posted in their 5K made me feel old and slow, I also recall literally seeing determination that each girl had as they finished the race. Maddie Heinrich's face and her neck was dark, stark red. She had pushed herself literally to the brink to post her just an outstanding time at the state meet. So many of you put forth tremendous work like that into your sports, into your art, and your schoolwork. But it was exactly a year ago today at the graduation ceremony for the class of 2021 that I saw a classmate of yours putting in some tremendous hard work, Sophia Gray. Our girls' basketball team had an unbelievable 4 years. Sophia, like her team, often shined on game day. And while many would point to her gifts with height, folks didn't see her hard work in the gym on graduation. Last year, graduation was on the football field. It was not inside with this wonderful air conditioning. I will smell much better after this year's graduation than I did last year. While I was sweaty from being in a black robe on a 90-degree day, Sophia was sweaty working in the gym getting shots up. No one sees that hard work on a hot Sunday afternoon. They see the accolades and the wins on game day, but it's the hard work that makes it happen. You see, character is who you are when no one is looking. While Sophia was working hard when no one was looking, Zachary Capanius was also showing character when he didn't think people were paying attention. Don't worry, Zach. This is not about you and Ari and Paige and Sierra's senior prank to fill my office with balloons. You see, I'm talking about character and who you are. You see, during the peak of the pandemic in 2020, Zach played his violin at an area hospice. I got an email from a grieving daughter, and this is what she said about Zach. My name is Monica Laprade. My mom is currently in her last stage with hospice care, and a few weeks ago, one of your male students played their violin at the hospice center in Toledo, where she was at. We expect her to pass at any moment, and we were wondering if that young boy who played the violin at the hospice center would be interested in playing for her funeral. My mom spoke about his visit constantly until she became nonverbal recently. He played some of her favorite songs, and it brought her to tears. Unfortunately, I do not know his name, but I thought you might know who this student is. Zach was not looking to play it at a funeral. He was not aware that anyone was paying attention, let alone his principal. Zach was just caring and comforting a dying lady. As COVID faded to a memory and we returned to normal, your class was reminded of the reality that exists in our country today regarding what normal means, which includes tragedies in our schools. And again, your class reminded me of a lesson. Following the Oxford shooting, I was reminded that words are from the lips while actions are from the heart. Once again, I watched as the students' world that I know was hit with this emotional roller coaster that follows tragic shootings. On the other side of the Metro Detroit area, a community called Oxford, and those horrific events that impacted that community impacted everyone. And in those days and weeks that followed, I heard lots of words and support pour out for the community, and rightfully so. Michiganders and Americans stood together to support that grieving community. And our Bedford music students took their talents to work and learned to play the Oxford fight song. Your actions and effort to record and share that are a testament of your hearts. And these actions were noticed. As Oxford was struggling with their new normal, the videos that were so beautiful to see, said Marissa Welfer, the Oxford High School Orchestra director, all of these different bands, styles, and places playing our same piece of music, joining in our same fight, is extremely heartening. It's a reminder that we can come together to create something beautiful in a time of need and tragedy. Zach did this during COVID, and our band did this following COVID, or following the Oxford shooting. Actions truly speak louder than words, and your actions speak to the character that each of you have. The world that you enter now will require action and not just empty words. Through all the history that you lived, your class also knows how to roll with the punches. Randy Boisel reminded me of this during his junior year. We had moved the homecoming festivities into the winter to try to have more traditional activities, and Randy was given the honor of being homecoming king. However, before the festivities and all the photos, Randy took a knee to the face during a wrestling match, which gave him truly a wicked black eye. Don't worry, he won the wrestling match. He assured me of that when I asked. But Randy rolled with the punches, or so maybe a knee, and went along with the school pictures and things like that. Now that I've used something as cliche as saying rolled with the punches, I would be remiss if I did not quote a country song. Don't worry, I'm not going to go fancy like Applebee's. No one wants to hear me sing that. A great song by Tim McGraw, though, is called Stay Humble and Kind. And this was lived out by several students in this class. When I hear that song, Stay Humble and Kind, I think of state champion wrestler Raleigh Dinker and two-time All-State cross-country runner who literally rewrote all of our record books, Madison Foster, and national merit finalist Braden Gartee. All three of them have accomplished a tremendous amount, and all of them have done it with so little ego, so little look at me. It's a pleasure as a principal to see students achieve so much, especially when they're humble and kind. I have so many more stories from my time with all of you, but our time is coming to an end really soon. I hope that you have many stories too, and I thank you for letting me be part of your story. As you commence from here today, I hope you look back at these stories that I shared with you and your own stories and lessons that you can remember. And I hope these lessons and stories guide you to the goals that I know each of you have as you leave. Surely on your way there will be obstacles, whether it's COVID or tragedies or an alligator in your pond. I hope you can roll with the punches like Randy, I hope you work hard like Sophia and push yourself like Maddie. I hope you demonstrate character when no one is paying attention like Zach. And I remind you that you are what you do repeatedly, because if you do all these things, you will achieve great things. And when you do, I hope you stay humble and kind, like Braden, Madison, and Raleigh. Again, thank you. It's been a joy to take this journey with you, and I can't wait to see what you accomplish in the future. Congratulations, class of 2022. We're all proud of you, and we're at ease knowing that you are the leaders of tomorrow. The members of the class of 2022 who are assembled here this afternoon have successfully completed the graduation requirements established by Bedford High School and Bedford Public Schools. Having earned their diploma signifies that each member of this class set forth have met or exceeded the standards set forth by the Board of Education and the state of Michigan. Now it is my honor and with pride that I present this class to our Superintendent of Bedford Public Schools. I would like to welcome Dr. Carl Schultz.
Good afternoon, graduates, staff, and guests. As superintendent, it is an honor to have this opportunity to address each of you on this truly special occasion. Graduates, as a staff, our unwavering mission has been to prepare you to compete globally, but also to be responsible citizens who carry themselves as kicking mules should. As your superintendent, I am confident and proud to say that we have accomplished this mission. Traditionally, I include in my address each year a list of special and most outstanding cumulative achievements reached by the graduating class. This year, I'm going to change this up a bit, instead highlight some of the things that as a collective group you managed not to do. The class of 22 did not waver in the face of adversity. You did not participate in the seemingly endless wave of fake or copycat threats after tragic events took place throughout our state and our nation. You did not waste the opportunities before you to help those in need or to support a worthy cause. You did not complain, at least not too loudly, that a great number of your traditional events were altered or looked a little different. You did not embrace the opportunity, as some did, to use the pandemic as an excuse for not achieving or succeeding. Most impressively, you never gave up. You met every challenge laid before you head on, and you kept moving forward. These are all things to be extremely proud of. For this, I am in awe and commend each and every one of you. The truth of the matter is that you will not always have an easy path. You will most likely fail at least as many times as you succeed. Sometimes, just as I did this afternoon, you may want to sit back and count the things that you did not do and hold them equally as valuable to the things that you did. If you leave here today with just one message, it is that Bedford High School is a better place because of your achievements and perseverance. Inversely, you have all thrived because of your Bedford education. The values, your experiences as a kicking mules will be realized not in the next few minutes, but in the years ahead as you continually prove to yourself that you can truly accomplish anything that you put your mind to. As you may know, the word commencement means to start or begin. So while today may seem to mark the conclusion of your many hours of preparing for this moment, I promise you that it is not the end. Today's celebration is merely the start of a new chapter in your lives that can be read and written in any way that you shall choose. Let me suggest to you that you take what you have learned here at Bedford, use it well by setting high goals and allowing yourself the time to attain them. Once again, congratulations, class of 2022, on all of your accomplishments, and always remember, never give up. It says in here I should give a shout out to Mr. Dennis. I didn't put this in here, but now as your superintendent, by the power vested in me by the Michigan Department of Education and the Bedford Public School Board of Education, I hereby declare the Bedford High School class of 2022 officially graduated. Congratulations.
Ladies and gentlemen, again, we wish to ask that you consider that this is a right and proper ceremony. We are sure that you agree that each family present today has a right to hear their graduate's name when it is announced. We ask that everyone demonstrate Bedford pride and use the Bedford clap during the diploma ceremony. At the conclusion of the diploma distribution, we will applaud for the entire class. Thank you. I would now like to introduce Mr. Jason Sanderson, who will introduce the graduates as they receive their diplomas.
Wesley Paul Adams. John Michael Allen. Michael Scott Anderson. Matthew Philip Ayers. Andrew Robert Bockley. Anthony James Bear. Colin Anthony Bala. Casey Joseph Batts. Rory Curtis Baxter. Connor James Becker. Sarah Elizabeth Renee Ackerman. Catalina Kimber Aldana. Abigail Marie Allen. Caitlin Marie Armstrong. Noelle Elizabeth Armstrong. Haley Olivia Arthur. Laura Rain Hazel Austin. Quinn Renee Beard. Karina Morgan Beauregard. McKenna Elizabeth Beck. Chase Allen Bennett. Blake Andrew Bellaruki. Alexander Joshua Birmingham. Andrew Isaac Bazillion. Brady Andrew Bodine. Randy John Boisel Jr. Seth Parker Bajarski. Jace Allen Brandhuber. Ethan Michael Brickner. Dawson Cole Broman. Abigail Marie Bennett. Caitlin Yvonne Berger. Taylor Ann Binder. Madison Leslie Bischoff. Jessica K. Beeson. Alyssa May Borst. Savannah Marie Brown. Angie Rose Bushrow. Miranda Presley Carver. Madeline Aurora Chappell. Liam Patrick Brush. Chase Matthew Allen Singley. Joshua Michael Collins. Jared Michael Campora. Tyler Keith Conrad. Logan James Cook. Tyler Jonathan Kuzno. Jacob Timothy Dawes. Rollin Walter Denker IV. Ezra John Dillabaugh. Rachel Chen. Alexis Nicole Clark. Samantha Erin Clark. Elizabeth K. Cochran. Ashley Marie Common. Brianna Renee Common. Emma Christine Cook. Anna Elizabeth Corliss. Melanie Marie Cox. Olivia Ann Cunningham. Dylan Anthony Dugashelsky. Joshua Daniel Donnelly Jr. Dominic Russell Durdell. Noah Michael Eby. Arthur Trenton Elliott. Lawson Edward Ewing. Dimitri Alexander Fisher. Rigdon Thomas Frecker. Deegan Guillermo Garcia. Julio Cesar Garcia Jr. Olivia Grace Daughtry. Ashley Nicole Davis. Jenna Renee Decker. Kayla Nicole Diners. Sydney Catherine Delagrange. Joelle Lee Day. Jennifer Grace Dobson. Nina Rose Demanis. Brenna Isabel Douge. Madison Suzanne English. Maddox Winton Garrett. Braden Matthew Gartee. Jacob Robert Garwich. Jacob Gerke. Ty Joseph Gildersleeve. Cody James Gray. Cooper Lee Grueling. Samuel Roy Grueling. Ethan Douglas Grueler. Colin Michael Hamilton. Kennedy Jordan Etz. Sierra Cheyenne Ferguson. Taylor Lynn Flannery. Bryn Madison Flood. Madison May Foster. Kelsey Aaron France. Alana Lee Frederick. Tina Marie Friel. Isabella Irene Frost. Heaven Lee Jane Fry. Brendan Nicholas Hammer. Tyler James Hawkins. Christopher Jack Haynes. Brendan Michael Hayter. Trevor Jason Hale. Jarek Barry Herring. Colin James Hoberg. Kyle Stephen Hobson. Andrew James Holick. Gavin Michael Hall. Alyssa Maria Garcia. Paige Madison Gear. Kaylee Lynn Graham. Sophia Angela Gray. Lexi Lee Gruber. Carly Reese Grigorchek. Adriana Rose Healy. Madeline Nicole Heinrichs. Shay Rochelle Huker. Courtney Rain Hilsenbeck. Gavin Alexander Hunter. Hunter Aiden Hurley. Brandon Michael Husted. Zachary Michael Ingalls. Kyle Jaju. Gabe Edward Johnson. Colin Andrew Jones. Ethan Andrew Keck. Colin Philip Kemper. Jacob Taylor Kiefer. Isabella Marie Hauk. Audrey Renee Howard. Jenna Lynn Huth. Tegan Rain James. Trinity Jolie Jeffers. Krista Jacqueline Keith. Cassidy Ellen Kennedy. Kendall Nicole King. Abby Grace Clawan. Kennedy Ann Kuntz. Brendan Robert Kirby. Ty Kirk. Richard David Klutzik II. Jacob Robert Kokendorfer. Zachary David Capañas. Noah Edward Kraus. Jonah Michael Quita. Nathaniel Adam Quita. Samuel Joseph Quita. Peter Locke, the fourth, or fifth rather. Molly Ann Krushka. Hannah Elizabeth Kudzia. Audrey Stephanie Ladwig. Maddie Lane Lafartha. Hannah Lee Lajeunesse. Emily Elizabeth Lake. Seattle Rose Landis. Abigail Kona Langscheid. Morgan Lee Leonard. Emily Grace Lestock. Hayden Christopher Lamprecht. Connor James Lasky. Kenneth James Lloyd. Romer Christopher Tenorio Malabanan. Preston Graham Menard. Parker Thomas Marsh. Cole Michael Masters. Aaron Dean May. Colin John McLeod. Isaiah James McGee. Kira Elizabeth Links. Adriana Alexis Lopez. Ryan Jewel Elaine Lazinski. Rowan Ramel Daoud Maya. Tamara Ramel Dode Maya. Lacey Joe McQuiston. Tori Lee Markham. Julia Ray Martin. Lexi May Materney. Chloe Nicole Metcalf. Zachary Scott McGraw. Carter Nicholas Miller. Lane Ryan Montree. Braden Tyler Nagy. Ryan Conrad Nelson. William Riley Northcutt. Ty Christopher Jerry Nortz. Nathan Thomas Nowak. Andrew Joshua Love Nowakowski. Alexander Matthew Ortiz. Jillian Rain Miqua. Abigail Lynn Miller. Sydney Corinne Miller. Macy Marie Minnick. Gabrielle Robin Munholland. Kirsten Paige Nadolny. Alexandra Grace Nagley. Marley Paige Napier. Lucilee Kristen Nicholas. Raylyn May Nocella. Cody Michael Pato. Gavin James Palmer. Jeffrey Charles Pauley. Cole Everett Flommer. Evan Garner Pienta. Braden Alexander Powell. Tyler Stephen Prang. Brady Aaron Pridgeon. Ryan Allen Prelip. Miles Corbett Shabilsky. Kayla Verley Norris. Addison Elizabeth Nowak. Lillian Riley Nudie. Carla Jo Alexa. Kylie Ann Oswald. Haley Sue Parker. Isabella Angelina Pizzanti. Emily Rose Plewa. Justine Marie Potter. Madison Elizabeth Potts. Colby James Riem. Aiden Robert Merritt Reed. Richard James Richter. Damian Anthony Robinson. Zachary Alexander Robinson. Ethan Andrew Rogers. James Walter Rupley. Finn Russ. Landon J. Salisbury. Ashton Lee Saunders. Cassidy Marie Price. Kylie Cecilia Rocker. Jalen Marie Rector. Tessa Paige Reinecke. Samantha Anne Marie Reidner. Maya Elizabeth Rogie. Kaylee Christine Rollins. Josie Marie Ross. Cameron Elise Rufinacht. Grace Elizabeth Ryan. Gavin Patrick Scally. Micah Timothy Sheffer. Nico James Schmieder. Matthew Scott Sharp. Aaron John Sherman. Justin Zachary Schroyer. Eric Richard Simmons. Alexander Russell Smith. Dominic Jamail Smith. Cameron Joseph Smith. Madison Janae Samples. Mickey Allen Sampson. Lauren Marie Sandkrant. Alexis Ann Sanders. Jamie Catherine Santiago. Claire Elizabeth Sope. Cambry McKay Schaefer. Grace Elizabeth Shalmo. Grace Elizabeth Marie Schweitzer. Brooklyn Seeger. Logan Thomas Spears. Austin Paul Spoler. Brendan Thomas Spoonmore. David James Steffen. Zachary Sayon Stevens. Joseph Harry St. Germain. Daniel Allen Stieber. Cameron James Stutler. Ethan Michael Tennant. Cole Allen Thorne. Jacqueline Rose Seiler. Sydney Leanne Shamo. August Sierra Sharon Simon. Ariana Angel Simpson. Amber Grace Smith. Jessica Ann Sowers. Josephine Ebony Stark. Veronica Elizabeth Steinman. Tabitha Lynn Stevens. Abigail Lillian Stone. Gabriel David Tidrick. Kane Alexander Townsend. Samuel Liam Travis. Jonathan David Trammell. Jonathan Joseph Trombley. Preston Charles Ullery. Donovan James Van Horn. Hunter David Verrill. Blaze Anthony Volpe. Noah Andrew Weir. Lauren Emily Stopa. Natalie Allison Stretton. Anna Elise Sutterfield. Elizabeth Marie Swale. Emma Marie Swanbeck. Alyssa Lynn Swearingen. Ren Leila Samansky. Meg Lauren Taylor. Devin Marie Threlkeld, Michaela Lynn Ullery, Ryan Robert Wittenberg, Jacob Martin Wiederhold, Grant Patrick Yeager, Easton Alexander Yost, Sean Michael Young, Alex John Zielinski, Jasmine Marie Wallace, Sydney Elizabeth Wallace, Annabelle Marie Walters, Mayim Grace Wazalowski, Autumn Eva West, Riley May Whipple, Lauren Elizabeth White, Brooke Lynn Weimer, Sierra Jade Wingle, Brooke Nicole Wise, Samantha Marie Wittenberg, Kaylin Marie Wood, Eliana Jeslyn York, Alana Grace Zanger, and Jalen Marie Zink.
We have a round of applause for the class of 2022. Now I am honored. Now I am honored to introduce our outstanding student, Braden Gartee.
Thank you. I'd like to begin by thanking everyone who has supported and encouraged us for the last 12 years. First, our parents and families, we thank you for the endless support that you have unwaveringly offered. Our teachers, we thank you for putting up with us, first of all, and for determinedly insisting that we develop not only as students, but as people. Today, I would like to avoid talking about the cliches commonly associated with graduation. You know, the choose kindness, savor these moments, and pursue your dreams type of advice. That, in his 57 years of experience, are the nuggets of wisdom Mr. Earl will rarely offer. Rather, today I would like to focus on something very simple. The difference between renewable and non-renewable resources. And no, I am not talking about the non-renewable gas that just costs you $100 to barely get a half tank. I'm talking about the renewable and non-renewable resources in life. And let me start with renewable resources, which include things like social media likes, which are plenty to go around. They're infinite. Things like money, which they print more of every day, and things like our relationships, which although they can be easily broken, they can also be repaired. My intention is not to emphasize these things today, because although they are important and they require management, they are, at the end of the day, renewable. Instead, I would like to underscore the value of life's most precious, non-renewable resource, time. No matter how much we wish it to freeze or reverse, time will always remain a one-way street. No magical speed of 88 miles per hour in a DeLorean will change that, even if you happen to have access to a flux capacitor. So we must realize how precious time is and do our very best to spend it wisely. After all, time is the only completely non-renewable resource in the universe. Once a day passes, we will never, ever get the opportunity to relive it. Therefore, I would like to offer you a warning against something I call delaying your happiness. Now, delaying your happiness happens when you get trapped in a mentality like, I will be happy tomorrow, or I will be happy when I get a raise, or I will be happy when I finally reach Ultimate Champion rank in Clash Royale. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. That would make me happy. Which brings me to the reality about time, and that is that the future will simply never arrive. So if you constantly delay your happiness into the future, then you are depriving yourself of purpose, contentment, and fulfillment. Instead, I encourage you to take advantage of the time at hand. Use it to your advantage to navigate to your success rather than wait for your success to navigate to you. Remember, today is the tomorrow that you talked about yesterday. So make the difference you want to make today. I tell you this, class of 22, because today we are all pioneers. We stand at the beginning of our independent lives, the only time we will ever stand at the beginning of our independent lives. We have limitless opportunities and limited responsibilities, the only time we will ever have such things. We also have a lot of life's most precious, non-renewable resource, more than we will ever have again. However, I have some bad news. Time flies. The good news is that you can be the pilot. Thank you, class 2022, and congratulations. Thank you.
Audience, when you leave today, we ask that you exit up through the top portion. Will the graduating class of 2022 please rise? Graduates, you may now switch your tassel. I now present to you the class of 2022. Students, you may now toss your hats. Audience, as the graduates gather their caps, please remain in your seats until all the graduates have left. Please do not block the aisle as the graduates leave. The graduates will meet you outside. There are many nice opportunities for pictures after the graduates exit. Will everyone please stand to honor the Bedford High School graduation class of 2022?